Hey everybody, Lacroix here, and today we're going to be hopping back into some Doki Doki Literature Club, Episode 2. Now, I know I said the last time I'm going to try and limit these to like 15 minutes, but we're really going to try today. I'm going to try real hard. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Y'all didn't tell me what voices you want to hear for these people. I'm dying already. Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Yeah. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh, it's my bae, Yuri, that's her name. Thanks for keeping your promise, Lacroix. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, he deserves any slack. She's a little bitch, isn't she? Sayori told me you don't even want to join any of the clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to come here and just hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Ooh. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Okay, this headphone thing ain't gonna work. I thought it was gonna be nice. I wanted to, but it's just not working out. One more. Okay, back to normal. Back to normal. Boy, they kept popping out, and Sasha keeps finding my headphones, and she hides them in places. Ugh. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Burr always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Sayori's a sweetheart, isn't she? Like cooking, cleaning my... Really? How dependable. Ooh, I am dependable, bae. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting, and you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? Yeah? I might be a little jealous. Yes, be jealous. How come? You and Bert can become good friends, too. Yeah, we can. We can. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something... I'm having a hard time today, guys. Brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Oh, this is me talking. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. Reaches into her bag and pulls out a book! I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted? Yeah. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Whew! Sweating bullets on that one. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book, and I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. It's her manga! I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. Ooh. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ooh, it's Baytime. Hey girl, what's up? Crap! I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? She wants your dick! Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, it's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts falling apart. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Foreshadowing. Yuri gently giggles, all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Burr? No, it's not that, baby, please. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals and their own philosophy. Every time I see that word now, all I can think is philosophy. Oh, they believe in. But suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, baby, it's cool. Don't worry. I haven't lost interest. Don't worry, baby. Well, I guess it's all right then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. What a cutie pie. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you have to worry about that. That just means you're passionate about your reading. The least I can do is listen. I do the exact same thing. I think everyone does. I always, like, whenever I'm at work, I get new people working. I like asking them what their hobbies are, what they're interested in, what they like about it. Just because if you're shy and someone starts asking you about things you like, you have more that you want to open up to them. You have more that you really want to, discuss, and you're not so shy about it. Unless you're a fucking nerd like me, and I work in a place where everyone's into sports. It feels like. At least it used to feel like. I've got two people who are pretty cool cats right now. It's literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here and I slam my big fat book on the counter. I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah! Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That's it. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Oh, it's so sweet. It makes my heart happy. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you don't have to apologize. You really do apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, I do that all the time. Like, consistently. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between... Ooh. Burr's got some moves here. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess this makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Ooh. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. I do the same thing with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, when I turn the page, Yuri slides under her thumb after it flips to the other side. She's probably like some super fucking speed reader who's done in like 5 seconds, and I'm sitting here like a dumbass still on the first paragraph. But in holding it like this, we held it even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Let's turn the page. Fucking knew it. Sorry, I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. Ooh, I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little longer. What a sweetheart. No, I skipped that. Fuck. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before me, so I turn it on my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting me flutter to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses a lot of things that she says and does, like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. And she punches the fuck out of me. No one reads me! Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Burr, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. It's so embarrassing that you think that. Whoa, baby. I didn't mean anything bad or anything. Sorry, I didn't really know you were so self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant it's kind of cute. Yeah, you're cute. Yeah, you are. What are you saying? What are you saying all of a sudden? Okie dokie, everyone! Exclamation point. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. Fuck. Oh yeah, that's right. I wrote a poem. For a moment there, I got panicky. I took a day off between the first episode and the second episode. Speaking of... Oh, I hope that didn't mess up the recording. I pulled up the directory. Aha! I don't know if that's going to actually do anything or not. So, according to everyone I've talked to, if you open up the directory, like, with the game while it's going, I don't know if I'm in the correct spot or not, but if you open up the game in its directory, things happen in there that you can see. I don't know what, but, you know, we'll find out. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine. Yuri released her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? Ooh, you smooth man. I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, I did. I'm not gonna forget my bay. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on the wrinkled sheet of the loose leaf of torn from spiraled notebook. Words! On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? We're going straight to Bay in the next video. I got you guys. I think I did. I hope. So, we're going to leave it with this. If you want to see what this beautiful poem was, or maybe you've already seen it, I don't know. And it seems like everyone might be unique. So, maybe. Let me know what you guys think down below. Leave me a like, comment, subscribe, whatever you feel like doing. As always, I will see you in the next video. Bye!